Here we go. All right, and just like that, mic check, mic check. Let's see where we got the camera at. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick. Just a quick little lesson, life lessons with Connor Sullivan. I'm gonna fix the set as we go. So I just set this up. Hold up. I set this up less than 5 minutes ago, and I was inspired by not a friend of mine, but somebody that has a company that I have taken an interest in, because this person used to be a part of a large YouTube group that is continuing, but he is no longer a main player in that group. He branched off and he actually made a fashion brand. This is one of the things, it's funny that I have it here. He made this little tote bag as kind of like a little sample. His company is called Sunday. His name's Jesse. He used to be he used to be part of Nelk, and Nelk is a legendary brand on YouTube. Some people don't like their videos, but they were pioneers in the fashion game, like the merch game, you know? I just now realized this is kind of directly in the way. So if I can move it. But I was inspired by him today because he just posted a new video about a new channel that he's starting to just like let his thoughts out. And I know that everybody has podcasts and stuff like that, but I think it's good in a way because you're kind of like documenting things that are happening in real time, which is sometimes more valuable than the planned out, theater of YouTube. The YouTube also has become in a good way as well. People plan out videos, they put a lot of money into them, they make them almost like Hollywood productions, but there is something to be said for being able to sit down just like this and talk. And I wanted to make this video and let you guys, I guess, just like into the creative process of a creative person. And if you're creative, which you are because you're human, everybody's creative in a certain way. We all do things differently. And for me, look, I have a Android phone because my iPad broke today. Literally, my iPad broke today. I'm filming on this, even though I have a Canon 80D, which is a solid camera. It has 1080p YouTube, like clear resolution, but I don't know where it is. So I was like, man, I don't have the camera. I don't have whatever. But I watched this video of Jesse. This is how it all ties together. Today, sit down in a room and just get on a mic and say, I'm starting this thing. I don't know what it's going to be. It's just me talking because I want to do it. That's basically what I'm doing. I've always had the idea to like have a talking channel, and I've had talks on my main channel before, but I'd like to just have this channel. And the channel's not even created at the time of this. So I'm just showing you guys the creative process of a creative person like you. So this is the process of a person. You do things before you have them done. So the YouTube channel's not even created. I'm just filming the video because I was sitting in my office here, by the way, very dirty. But this is how I process things. I dump all the things that I'm doing on a desk, and I slowly sift through them. Throw out the things I don't need, categorize the things I need. What you can't see behind you right here is like a large bookshelf. Maybe I can show you. It's a dope bookshelf, and I got a lot of books, things that I read. So I categorized what I just did right there is show you the proof of what I was saying. I categorize things, but when things aren't categorized in my life, I have to lay it out and see it visually. So that's where I might be distinguished from you. Not distinguished, but distinct, so separate from you. Or people watching this, in that I see things visually. I have to see them like on a literal desk. Look, most people would say, what is that? And I would say, that's my life, actually. Just laid out on a desk, so like I'll be working and I'll be reading a book or dictionary. And then this is all the stuff that I have to sift through throughout the day. I'm a videographer, by the way. I wanted to start this channel as well as a way for me to talk about a lot of the things I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of things in the past 5 years that have not been on camera. And a lot of people, not a lot of people, I wouldn't even say a lot of people. There are people that have known the work that I've done on YouTube, but that is totally separate from the life that I've been living for the last 5 years. So I'd like to just talk about a lot of the cool things that I've been doing that didn't really have a place on YouTube, you know? I've been working on some major projects, by the way. Shout out my friend Chris Rudy. He's a director here in LA. I went to USC Film School. These are all things I want to talk about. And I'd actually like to bring my friend Chris, it's an invitation, into this wooden space that I call my office, because I'd like to talk to him about his experiences on Hollywood sets and Hollywood movies, because I was actually on set with him a month ago, and we were working with some major people on a major movie. There was over 300 people there, and I was invited by Chris because I have a film background, but also the movie was about college football, and I played college football at the very university that they were filming the video about. It was about USC, University of Southern California. If you don't know, is it's one of the top college football programs historically in America, and it's also in Los Angeles. So it's like the perfect school, along with UCLA. Those are the two famous colleges in Los Angeles: the University of Southern California and the University of California, Los Angeles. That's UCLA. The blue one is blue and gold, UCLA. Red and gold, USC. So I went to USC. The movie was about USC, so I was there helping the main actor play quarterback, stuff like that. It was great. Loved it. And I've been getting more behind-the-scenes projects that haven't been on YouTube. So I started my career. Now I'm just going into a quick rundown. I am from this area that I'm living right now. I grew up literally basically on the same street. Went to high school down the street. Went to college 40 minutes north in Los Angeles. Then I ended up moving to Germany, playing professional American football, having a TV show in Germany, literally. I made a TV show with a friend of mine named Silas. We were on Pro7, which is a big network in Germany. And that kind of like launched my YouTube film, freelance world travel career, which is what I've been doing I graduated in 2016. So since 2016, I've been doing that. Started out with a year of football, and then after that, 100% film, travel, YouTube, ad revenue, Google AdSense, sold merch, got sponsorships. I worked with Jägermeister, and then I just sold random things along the side. This is the cool thing about being a videographer, especially a freelance videographer that can travel, is I've gotten clips. For example, I'll just say one example, and then you'll get it. I sold 3 seconds of a drone video that I shot of the Taj Mahal to United Airlines. That's a story I've never told on YouTube, but it's a cool story because I'm filming, I'm posting videos on YouTube, I'm getting paid by YouTube, but then based on the YouTube videos, I'll have people, students sometimes say, hey, I'm doing a documentary, can I use your footage? And I'll say, yeah, of course. But when United Airlines called me, and there's been other companies that have called me, hotels even, they've called me and say, hey, can we use your drone footage? And then I negotiate a price with them, and sometimes they say yes, sometimes they say of course, blah blah blah. So United Airlines paid me a pretty penny for 3 seconds of footage. And if you've ever been, this is a crazy fact, if you've ever been on a United Airlines flight, they have a safety video that you watch before you take off that says fasten your seatbelt, there are life vests under your seats, things like that. There's a sequence of events. There's Paris shown, Los Angeles, I think, somewhere, New York, and there's a scene where India is shown. And that little drone shot, if you've been on United and you've seen the sequence of the international scenes that they're showing, if you remember the India scene where they're dancing, I think it's Holi Festival, they're throwing the colorful chalk in the air, then there's a little scene of Taj Mahal. That's my footage. So that's an interesting fact to let you guys kind of in on a little part of my life outside of YouTube. I've been able to sell footage. I've been able to shoot things like weddings with friends. I've been able to shoot real estate. That's a big one. There's a spider right here. That's a really, really big one. Real estate shooting is very lucrative. If people are into the film, they know if you have a Steadicam, which I have, and you have a decent camera, which I have, and you have a drone, which I also have, you can be very successful in Southern California as a real estate filmmaker. And Chris Rudy, actually, the guy that I mentioned before, we did do some drone shooting during college for real estate people. So I have connections to people who do real estate, sell real estate, buy real estate. My dad was actually in real estate, so that connection's here. I've done stuff like that. Going forward, will I do stuff like that? Yeah, part-time to make money, but the thing that I'm fully focused on, as I always have been, is like that film passion. The use of technology, film and YouTube, to share the beauty of the world with people, because the world's so beautiful. The languages, I mean, you have to agree. I'm not just being poetic. The languages, the food, the spices, the music, the dancing, the books, the ideas, right? The Taj Mahal, that's architecture. The Empire State Building, that's architecture. That's how these countries and people and cultures are all connected through the beauty of the arts. And I love the arts so much, including language, that I would like to go to these places, eat the food, learn the language, speak to the people, and read and write and film and travel and live and love and laugh. That's what I'd love to do. And I've been able to do that, thank God, legitimately. Thank you to the subscribers that have been there supporting. I didn't even expect YouTube to turn into what it turned into. But I did follow a light or a whim or intuition inside around the world, and I did press record. I did spend time editing, and I did upload videos, and that did pay off. So I'm happy. I'm still living. I got a check in the mail, just saying, not flexing. I got a check in the mail last month from YouTube, and I haven't posted consistently on my channel for years and years and years, but the hard work did pay off. I did work very hard from 2015 to 2019, 2020, 2021. I was going really, really hard. For the hardest years I went was 2017, 2018, 2019. Boom. I posted over 600 videos. That's a lot of effort. A lot of these videos take over a day to produce, including film, editing, and all that, if you want to make it good. So it was a full-time job during the eras that people didn't really know that YouTube, you can make money. So doing that groundwork has laid the groundwork for me to have the life that I have now as a freelance videographer. And the dream is that I'll come back into my main channel and make it about food and travel and language and all the beautiful things that I love with people around the world, and incorporating more of my friends. So we have this segment that we've talked about doing. It's called Food with Friends. Simple. You know what it is, and it's going to be good content. Why? Because food is interesting. And if every video you are tapping into a different culture through cuisine, that is very, very intellectually enriching and a beautiful video. And if you do it with friends and they give their opinion, I give my opinion, we joke around, talk to the people that make the food, it's a beautiful thing. So we want to do that. I'd like to continue to talk on this channel. I'd like to answer questions. So social media is cool. And one of the coolest things that I've been able to do is interact with people. And I do love interacting in person, number one overall. But through comments, that's the only way we can do it right now. Because unfortunately, this is not live. I'd love to get a live stream. I have a live stream set up. Watch. Hold up. Look. Dude, this is like Casey Neistat. If y'all don't know Casey Neistat, I kind of have like a little Casey Neistat layer. And this is an IRL backpack. This is the same thing that like the big streamers got, I think. And yeah, it's an investment into the business. So live streaming is an option. Podcasting, look, option. If I got people in Germany, if some people that watch my show, I'm acting like I have a talk show. If some people that watch the Connor Sullivan show have a special talent, you can come on and show your special talent. That's actually a good idea in real time. So if you guys have a special talent, or you know somebody that you think would be very, very enriching to have here with me, that I can ask questions. So I can ask questions, and this person can share their wisdom with the world. I would like to do that because people have different perspectives around the world, different jobs, different lives, different everything. And live streaming, podcasting, YouTubing, even shorts can be educational. So I'd like to continue to develop in my passion for film, which I have been doing. And now I am coming from behind the scenes, which is where I have been for a few years. And I was very happy. I am happy I did that. I wasn't happy the entire time. It was life, right? Up and down. But I was very happy that I could go up and down in life without having to be on camera. And that's a beautiful thing. That's what life is. It's you and your private life. It's the beautiful thing. Sometimes if your private life is deprivatized, it feels like an invasion of privacy, and it is. So coming back to social media with a healthier mindset with people around healthy themes is a beautiful thing. So boom, baby, let's go. Merchandise is also something that I love, but I don't like merchandise. I like fashion. You know what I'm saying? Haute couture. Haute couture. That's like the most American way of saying high fashion in French. Haute couture. I do enjoy colors. I do enjoy art. If you can paint, you can make clothes because it's the same thing. There are colors, there are fabrics. You put them together in ways that look beautiful, just like a painting. And I enjoy that. So fashion is coming soon. Do I have anything on that I have made? No, but I have a bunch of it back there. And there's so many cool things coming, man. Like we got, look at this. Just like a little like sneak peek. We got, look at these like woven bags that I actually bought in Tijuana. Special made for USC fans. For real. There's like some of the stuff we've been doing. These bags are legit. I like what Jesse did here. I'd like to make my own style tote bags. We got hats and stuff, but it's all in the piles. This is just like me creeping out of the rocks again, you know? Like Gollum. Not really like Gollum, like kind of like Frodo Baggins after he like got scared type thing. Long Journey, Frodo Baggins coming out like, Sam, are you there? That's me right now. But it's actually less like that and more like Frodo went back to the village, started working, got healthy, and had more ideas. And then he was like, Sam, are you there? I have more ideas I'd like to share with you and the village. Yeah. So anyways, I love, what do I love? Words and communication. So I'm happy that I'm able to use the words that I have to communicate with you today. Thank you very much. This is Connor Sullivan's talk show. And if you'd like to hear more, we will be here whenever a new show arrives. Yeah. Hit that like button. No. I don't even know anymore. That's the crazy thing. This is the crazy thing. Follow me here. People say like and subscribe. Do subscriptions even work? I don't even think they work, bro. I'm subscribed to 1,000 people. I don't get notifications. Yeah, the little red bell is there, but I don't click it. It's not like an actual thing. It doesn't like notify me. So if you'd like to hear more of this, just, I don't know, check back every once in a while. That's what I'd say. That's the best notification bell. Like if you're ever just like, hey, is Connor talking about random crap in a wooden house this week? Just go on my channel. Whatever the name of this channel is, I don't even know what it is. It doesn't exist right now. It will exist, and the name will be there. Just be like, yo, Connor Talks. Bah, enter. New video? Let's go. Thanks for listening. Ciao.